I'm gonna put this out there, and I was thinking about finances in a marriage, and we're my wife and I were watching this show called the 90 Day Fiance, and one guy is spending an exuberant amount of money. I'm taking it from the trips to the wedding, getting his Pandemonium queen here, and he's spending a lot of money, and you can see the stress in his face. You can see the stress in his face, and on top of that, he quit his job so that he could spend time with her. He quit his job, and I was like, that was a no-no right there. That's the first rule of thumb: is you don't quit the gig. You keep the money coming in. So I was thinking today. I said, in marriage, the biggest reason for divorce now in marriage isn't even sex, it's finance. Whether it's mismanagement of money on one or the other's behalf, or one person feels like they're doing a lot of spending, and it's not necessarily that the other person is just sitting back, but the other person really isn't taking into consideration what's on the books, what you got on my books, as they used to say. It's important to open up the books, to have, for your finance, for your partner. Remember, business is a part, marriage is a business. That's why you signed a legally binding contract. That is why when you go get a divorce, you guys are suing each other. I know the verbiage well on a divorce decree, because I went through one, and it was anyway, that's not what the topic of conversation is, but you guys are suing each other. Your business partners are dividing, separating. I get this, you get that. It's important in marriage to keep the books open. Men, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Wives, if you ain't got it, if he wants this, you ain't got it, and y'all need to figure out what y'all need to do to get it. And I'm very open and honest about my new leewed relationship. It's like I got it, but if we begin to talk about prioritizing, what else do we need? Can we get this and that at the same time? How can we fund? How can we fund and also prioritize what we need? My wife does pull less work than I do, so a lot of times I got it. But if we actually need something, it's like, okay, now it's time to prioritize what we need. And I think I want to title this, what's your 401k in marriage look like? If you can, your 401k asks you to contribute financially. It asks you to contribute financially, and they'll say, we'll match you dollar for dollar. That is actually, if she's not taking care of kids, if he's not a stay-at-home dad, and both you guys are single, y'all should be going dollar for dollar. I put my key in, you put your key in. Money we be seeing. Biggie Smalls tried to tell us how it should be. But what's your thoughts on that? What's your 401k contribution in your marriage look like? I mean, if you can do it at work, shouldn't you guys do it in your marriage? It's like, okay, we need to go to Barbados. I'm gonna put $2 in the pot. You put $2 in the pot. And okay, let's let that pot match itself. Okay, now we got 4. Now, everybody should be contributing financially equally. Everybody. And if that does not happen, then it should be, what's the plan? How are we going to make this happen? Let me know what you think in the comment section. What's the 401k in your marriage look like? Or do you even believe in that? Peace.